up, girls? It's Thursday! I hope all of you had a nice transition into your school. I know the few lucky ones who are still at college are still on break, and I am so jealous of you. I'm trying to do this in like as little takes as possible because I'm going to get my permit today for my driving test. It's only 7 months too late, but I've pretty much loved Harry Potter since I was able to read. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but I started reading in kindergarten because my mom was like a teacher and her colleague showed her this book and she was like, oh, this is so cute, I'll read it to my daughter who's in kindergarten to like start her in reading. And she started reading it to me and I of course fell in love with it, and then one day she just kept reading it to me, but I needed more when she wasn't home or something. I just needed to know what happened, so I just started reading it on my own. And when we got the second book, I just kind of read it by myself, and she was like, oh, well, I guess you like these. It was around like 2000, so I think it was like the first 3 books and the 4th book was coming out, or the 4th book had come out or something, I don't remember. I never really was involved with the fandom until recently. I've always read the books and like I've heard the news like a week after it's been announced or whatever. I saw the movies when I was little. I loved them. I wanted to be in them more than words can describe. My longing to be Hermione, I used to pretend I was her because I had the curly hair and I just wanted to be her so badly. I started to get into the fandom when I was bored online one day and I went to J.K. Rowling's website. This was the first time I even realized that she like had a website, and it was right before actually it was right before the last book came out. Like right after they announced what the title of the first book was gonna be. I went to her website and just like looked at all the stuff that was going on there, and I went to like her fan fiction or her fan sites like award, and MuggleNet was the fan site of the week or whatever that award is. So I was like, fan sites? What are these things? MuggleNet, let me go. I went on that website and of course was on that for days. I just submerged into everything. I was like, what is this beautiful world of other people liking Harry Potter? It's like, I'm not alone. This is magical. I downloaded MuggleCast, and that's my website. Of course I go on Leaky and I listen to Paracast, but my one true website is MuggleNet. Harry Potter has really inspired everything in my life that I love. I was listening to MuggleCast one day and I saw they were talking about that video that Brie Bishop made. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it was like, I eat MuggleCast fangirls for breakfast. And I watched that, and then on related videos was like Haley G. Hoover making a I Heart the Trio like video for her. So I watched Haley G. Hoover's video and I was like, oh, this girl's hilarious. I watched all of her other videos, and then I saw that was like right when 5 Awesome Girls was starting. That was like the day before 5 Awesome Girls was starting. So Haley had posted a video about it, so I watched 5 Awesome Girls and they kept mentioning Vlogbrothers, and I was like, what is this Vlogbrothers of which they speak? And then I went on Vlogbrothers and literally watched every single one of their videos in one day, and that's basically inspired the rest of my life. I used to go on MuggleNet Interactive a lot and roleplay. I love to do that. I like started reading Twilight, embarrassingly enough, because all my friends on the MuggleNet Interactive were like, you have to read this book, it's amazing. And that was like right after Eclipse came out, so I was like, yeah, let's do it. My whole life, my friends, everything I love is basically because of Harry Potter. Everything. Harry Potter's my life, what can I say? Oh, so much nerd. Beautiful. This is the beautiful collector's edition of which I speak. This one is for Prisoner of Azkaban, and you take off this. You got this little beautiful book. Open it up. Oh, look, pictures of the movie. Ha ha ha. On the back, you see Whomping Willow, Harry's face, gorgeous. Look at this be. This is where the DVD would be if it wasn't currently in my DVD player. This is special features, and then the special documentary, and some fun pictures of Harry. Yep, there's that. A booklet that goes along with the documentary, and it's all like pictures from the films, and like drawings, and like special things. It's very cool. A copy in case you want to watch some Harry Potter on your iPod, and frankly, who wouldn't? And then, trading cards of all the characters that I guess when you have all the movies, you have all the trading cards. I guess that's all I have to say. I better go study up on my state's driving laws because I want to drive. See you tomorrow, Sarah!